Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
All righty. Thank you so much, Olivia. And welcome back to those of you who have been following the series either in person or by watching the replays. And a warm, warm welcome if this is your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, a professional career coach. I've got a clear mission for this series to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. You see, the fact is, people who put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts, they're well-meaning, but too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So instead, I focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. And the goal? To help you run your job search or your job campaign with clarity, confidence, and strategy using AI as your assistant, not your replacement. From the very beginning, I've laid a foundation for using AI tools to save time, uncover hidden opportunities, and improve each and every step of your job search. And today, as always, I'm going to be building on that momentum. So don't worry if you've missed any of the segments. Feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile, William W. Craig 3, that's the number 3, so you can watch the replays. Or go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Click on it. It's called Get Up and Get a Job. That's right. Go to YouTube and search Get Up and Get a Job, and you'll find me there. All righty. So today, we are continuing in our theme of helping to make your outstanding stand out. And one of the things that's always exciting, I feel, is to put yourself out there for your manager, the person that you report to directly. How do you do that? Well, we're going to show you with today's prompt, because today's prompt just builds on all of those things that we've been leading you through over the past, 19 weeks. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. But in essence, what we're doing is, by creating, especially over the last couple of weeks, by creating various tasks for ourselves, creating projects for ourselves and our teams, we are showing that we've got the right stuff, we're in the right place, doing the right thing. So let's move to our prompt for today and find my mouse. I'll be okay. Here it is. All right. So, and let's get rid of that for now. There we are. So today's prompt says, draft a quarterly self-review Mary can use to track her own progress on the job, highlighting 3 measurable wins, 2 learned lessons, and 1 growth goal, formatted in SMART style. So there's something I don't like here. Draft a quarterly self-review Mary can use to track her own progress on the job. Okay, I'm okay. I typed it and then I retyped it, and now I'm saying, should I type it again? No, I like it the way it is. Here's what I want to hit on: the SMART goals. Are you familiar with SMART goals? The specific, where your goal is clearly detailed and ridden of all ambiguity. A lot of times people will write goals that sound like this: I want to lose weight. Whoa, get excited. About what though? How much weight do you want to use? See, a lot of ambiguity in that. Over what period of time do you want to lose this weight? All right. So first, your goal has to be specific. It's got to be measurable. There's got to be a quantifiable way to track your progress, to determine the effectiveness of the goal and to determine your success. Attainable is the A. Realistic, with a clear action plan given current tools and team. So how are we going to go about losing this weight over whatever the specified period of time is? And then relevant, got to be aligned with your broader objectives and long-term business goals. In this case, business. But in my example, health-wise, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks so that I can still fit into the suit that I wore on prom night. Just, I'm making this stuff up, right? If you still got well, it could be, yeah, if you still got your prom suit, give me a call. We got somebody that can help you. All righty. And plus the fact that you actually want to wear it. Anyway, time bound has a deadline or a time frame to encourage accountability. So these are what SMART goals look like. And we're asking Chat to not only provide us with a quarterly self-review. So what does that mean? So Mary can actually sit down with herself every 90 days to see what she has learned, to see what she has accomplished. Anybody know how hard it is to come up with information for those performance reviews? Whether you have a yearly performance review or a quarterly or semi-annually, at the end of the day, sometimes it can be hard because every day you're doing your work and you're not necessarily putting aside a little information, which you should, but putting aside a little information that's going to help you when it comes time for review time. So in this case, Mary's going to have her own system. So let's see what ChatGPT has come up with for Mary today. Quarterly self-review. Now, here's a concise professional quarterly self-review template for Mary, ideal for internal performance tracking or submission to her manager. Huh? I mean, just think about that. If you went to your manager after, well, of course, after the first 90 days, we already addressed that. We've got something for her because we're going to talk about what we're going to do on the job during the interview that covers that first 90-day period. But now we've moved on now, okay? And you've been there a few months, 6 months, 12 months. Now, how impressed do you think your manager is going to be? Let's assume that you have a reasonably minded manager who wants to see you succeed. All right. We're not going to talk about those other people. Okay. But you got somebody who's got their head in the right place. They want you to be successful in the role. And you come to them and say, hey, I'd like to get in your calendar in the next couple of days to go over my progress for the past 90 days. Oh my goodness. They're going to look at you like, wow, you really are the real deal, aren't you? Because when you interviewed, you told them this is who you were going to be, and you're showing up as that person. All right, so let's see what Chat says here. It balances measurable results with reflection and forward-looking growth. So Mary's quarterly self-review, section 1, measurable wins. Reduced invoice processing time by 22%. Streamline the monthly billing workflow by introducing automated reconciliation checks in Excel. Decreased average processing time from 5.4 days to 4.2 days per cycle, improving cash flow predictability. You might say, and this is one of the pushbacks I get from people, but William, how will I know my numbers? See, this is why you need to create your own dashboard, just like we did yesterday, so you can keep track of your key KPIs, your key performance indicators. Okay. Improved collection rates to 96%. Partnered with the finance team to launch a new customer follow-up cadence. Again, one of those projects that we could undertake. Leverage data analysis to prioritize high-value accounts, resulting in a 6-point improvement in on-time payments. Delivered this is number 3, I'm thinking in my head. Delivered 0 error month in April. Implemented a 2-step audit review process for AR entries and trained team members on error prevention. Now, again, just think about that first part there. Implemented a 2-step audit review process for AR entries and trained team members on error prevention. That could be the project that you come up with. You can go to ChatGPT and say, Give me a two-step audit review process for AR entries and a lesson plan so that I can train my coworkers on how to use it so that we can achieve, here we go, 100% accuracy across 3,200 invoices in one billing cycle. But the prompt would say that we can achieve 100% accuracy for all of our invoices in a single billing cycle, which happens to be, boom, whatever it is, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, etc. All righty. You're making me work hard today. All right. Section 2, lessons learned. Okay. So we got the accomplishments. Now, here are the lessons Mary learned over the past 90 days. Communication is key during system updates. During the ERP migration, realize that early and transparent communication across departments minimizes confusion and rework. We'll continue scheduling short sync huddles before major process changes. That is so cool to be able to say, here was a weakness that I found because of the way we were processing our work. And here's what I did to mitigate the confusion. Proactive data review prevents bigger issues. Identified that small discrepancies caught early in data entry prevent time-consuming corrections later. Now dedicating 15 minutes weekly to random spot checks of invoice data. And again, who are you going to call? No, not Ghostbusters, ChatGPT. All righty. Section 3. All right. And now here's the growth goal. So the accomplishments, what I learned, and now here's my goal going forward in a SMART format. The goal, strengthen data visualization and reporting skills using Power BI to enhance decision-making support for the finance team. And again, the goal could be anything based on what you do. All righty. Now here's the SMART framework. Specific, complete a Power BI fundamentals course and develop 2 dashboards. There's the dashboards again, showing AR aging trends and payment forecasts. Measurable, achieve 100% course completion and present both dashboards to leadership by the end of next quarter. So far, Mary has a way. She's specific about the goal. She has a way to measure it. Here we go. Achievable. Utilize 1 hour weekly for training and mentorship from internal analytics team. So here's how she can assure herself that she can actually achieve her goal by reaching out and getting some help. And then, is it relevant? Absolutely. Aligns with the company's push for data-driven reporting and continuous process improvement. And time-bound. Finish training and deliver dashboards by March 31st, 2026 in this case. And of course, you can assign any date to it. I've asked Chat to give me a date for a project based on my wanting to launch it by a certain date in the next 6 months. And it gave me all of the steps and told me how long each would take and got me all the way up to my deadline so that I could launch. So now Chad is saying, would you like me to adapt this into a polished one-page Word document or fillable template? Mary can reuse each quarter with editable fields for new. Oh my goodness. So here, let me give you a thumbs up before I forget. So what Chad is saying is, Mary, you don't have to worry about having to redo this every time. I can set this up for you so you can reuse the editable the editable template every quarter. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, where? Let me come out of this. And I need to reduce the size. There we are. And now I can see my share button. Man, I tell you, this ChatGPT thing, y'all, is just amazing. And when we can consider, and I was talking to a friend yesterday, let me take this off. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and he really wasn't getting this whole, let me put the prompt in the comment. He really wasn't getting this whole ChatGPT thing. And basically, we had the conversation of if you wanted to Google something, how would you go about doing it? And we talked about that. And then I said, okay, but if you needed more information, you'd have to go back and you'd have to give it more information in order for it to give you more information, but it wouldn't be customized necessarily to what it is you need to do. So I said, so that's how you would use Google. Now, I said, let's pretend you're in your office in a cubicle and you've got a cube mate. So there's you at your station, and just across the cube is your cube mate. And you have an idea about something that you want to achieve. And so you know it's not something you can Google. So you turn to your cube mate and say, hey, I've got an idea to do thus and so. What do you think about that, and where should I start? That's how you need to look at ChatGPT, as the person sitting next to you in your cube that can actually has the answer to the question that you have about the work that you want to do. All righty. I hope that makes sense to everybody, because I don't want you using ChatGPT as glorified Google or Google on steroids. Okay. It's not. It's so much more. It is your assistant. And if you mess around, it will be your replacement. Okay. But yeah, utilize ChatGPT as your assistant, and you'll be amazed at the things that it can do. And yes, I'm touting ChatGPT. I'm blowing its horn, tooting its whistle. But whether it's ChatGPT or Perplexity or Claude or Manus, doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, these tools are here to help you be more efficient, more productive, and in my opinion, more successful. All righty. That's all I've got for you today. I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, and let somebody know that maybe they're unemployed, underemployed, or just unhappily employed. Tell them about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III. And by the way, remember, use the QR code right there. Use the QR code so you can get a copy, a free copy of the ebook called The Top 3 Things Employers Expect You to Know but Won't Tell You. If not for yourself, order it for a friend. All right, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds because I forgot to mention that. And you're probably getting your cameras out so you can take the picture, or not take the picture, but scan the QR code. All righty, look, you'll stay safe in all you do. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Bye-bye. God bless everybody.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.